Good evening, everyone. I'm Wendy Willock, JDRF Outreach Development Manager, and my husband, David. We want to thank you so much for joining us tonight for the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined. Sit back, grab a refreshment, and let's all support turning Type 1 into Type None. Thank you.
Hi, we're Chloe and Susie Wallace from Scottsdale, Arizona.
And we wanted to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Gala Reimagined.
The Stearns family is excited to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Flagstaff, Arizona.
The Shapler family are thrilled to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Ahwatukee, Arizona.
Somos la familia Carvajal y nos da mucho gusto darles la bienvenida al
JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined desde Chandler, Arizona.
Good evening and welcome to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined. This is Dr. and Mrs. Joel Honke from Ahwatukee, Arizona.
Hey everyone, welcome. Whether it be like this, woo! Or like this,
or this. Welcome to tonight's Promise Ball Reimagined. However your evening looks, we are the Bone family from New Mexico, and we are so excited that you're here tonight. Have a great time, everyone. Bye-bye.
This is Emma and Jules Doskis saying hi from Flagstaff. Welcome to the Promise Ball Reimagined.
Hi.
The Medivlas family would like to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Tucson, Arizona.
Hi, we're the Star family, and we're excited to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined
from Tucson, Arizona. Bye.
Hello, we're the Zioli family from Mesa, Arizona.
We want to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Ronzio, founder and CEO of Trainual, and I'm living T1D positive. So I've had diabetes for almost 30 years now. I was diagnosed when I was 8 years old, and at the time it was devastating. I thought my life was over. I remember my mom showing me how to give myself my first injection and just thinking, why me? But in the last 30 years, the disease has become so much more manageable thanks to the research and the technology that JDRF has funded. So for someone that's newly diagnosed today, their experience is totally different than mine was, and that's what I want to see for the next generation.
Cannon, and I'm a youth ambassador for the Arizona chapter of JDRF. I'm 10 years old and I got diagnosed with diabetes 1 year ago. Thank you, Burge Auto Group, for your continued support of JDRF's mission to cure type 1 diabetes and supporting them as a platinum sponsor. This helps our mission to raise funds and continue the research to develop the cure for type 1 diabetes.
Please meet our champions of hope, the Schmitz family.
Everyone, I'm Affy, and I live with type 1 diabetes. I want to thank you all for being here for this wonderful event. We are coming together tonight to celebrate all that we as the Desert West community continue to do for everyone living with T1D. I've been living with type 1 diabetes for 8 years now. My husband and I went to Vegas, and what happened in Vegas did not stay in Vegas. When we got back, I went to the doctors and they actually diagnosed me with type 1 diabetes with a blood sugar of 1,200 milligrams per deciliter. Now I use my platform to educate, inform, and empower other type 1 diabetics like myself. So connect with me on Instagram at AffyLikeTaffy. Follow and message me. I'd love to chat with you. Do you have your outfit to the Promise Ball? So So this is what I'll be wearing tonight. So please don't forget to register for the event if you haven't already before it starts shortly. Get settled in for a memorable night with the power of us.
Morris, a Youth Ambassador for JDRF. And I would like to just say thank you to Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance for your continued support of JDRF's mission to find a cure for type 1 diabetes by supporting the Promise Ball Reimagined as a presenting sponsor. Your support means kids like me may have a future without diabetes, providing hope for a reimagined world. Thank you again.
Please meet our Champions of Hope, the Tanner family.
My name is Ryan Gutzmer, and I'm the Community Board President right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to thank you so much for coming to this evening's JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined. I've had type 1 diabetes for 30 years. Now, all of the proceeds tonight are going to fund critical research to help turn type 1 into type none. So thank you very much for joining. Be sure to register on the link before so you can donate and bid on some of our fantastic silent and live auction items. Thank you very much and have a great time tonight.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Honey, and I'm a Youth Ambassador for JDRF this year. I'd like to take this moment to give a huge thank you to Sonora Quest Laboratories for all your continued support of JDRF's mission to cure type 1 diabetes by supporting the Promise Ball Reimagined as a presenting sponsor. Your financial and moral support gives me hope that someday we won't have to prick our fingers, someday we won't have to take shots, and someday we will find a cure. So thank you.
I am Elliot Kaplan, JDRF Arizona Board President, and I support JDRF because of all our cherished T1D family members and our T1D friends, including my grandfather, my dad, my daughter Michaela, and my nephew Drew. Your support tonight will help fund the critical research that will help us turn Type 1 into Type None. I want you to enjoy the evening, and I ask that you consider supporting JDRF and our cherished T1Ds in a way that is meaningful to you. Make sure you have registered in order to bid or donate during the event. The link is on your screen now. Thank you and enjoy our Promise Ball Reimagined tonight.
Please meet our Champions of Hope, the Fenton family.
And I'm a JDRF Youth Ambassador. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 4 years ago when I was 8. Thank you so much for Store Capital for continued support in our fight for a cure. I'm so thankful that you support kids like me that have type 1 diabetes. Hopefully each year will bring new medical advances that will keep me happy and healthy. All of us at JDRF thank you for being part of the Promise Ball Gala by supporting our organization. Thank you so much. Bye.
Tito was already doing it on his own before we put a name on Love Tito's.
He used to give it away, which of course included charitable events.
Tito allows each of the employees to choose what charity in their local community they want to give back to.
I think that's the end goal, is to do something that has meaning and purpose.
We're here in this company to make the world a better place, and we like to think we're doing it through Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Good evening and welcome to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined. Thank you, Tito's Handmade Vodka, for your silver sponsorship at tonight's event. Tito's is an award-winning American vodka, still crafted in an old-fashioned pot. Sit back and enjoy while I demonstrate Tito's Lucky Apple signature cocktail. We're going to start this cocktail off with 4 slices of fresh ginger. We're going to use 1/2 ounce of ginger syrup. Muddle the ginger syrup and the ginger together. 1/2 ounce of lime juice. 1.5 ounce of Tito's vodka. And 2 ounces of your favorite apple juice. You're gonna give that a hard shake and strain over fresh ice. Garnish with an orange twist and a lime. A 1.5 ounce serving of Tito's, there's 0 carbs, 0 sugars. Tito's is gluten-free and made from corn. Cheers. Thank you for helping us turn Type 1 into Type None.
Champions of Hope, the Kraft family.
JDRF volunteer and the Chief Executive Officer of Store Capital, a proud sponsor of tonight's virtual gala. Type 1 diabetes impacts many, including members of this Store Capital family. Our own son, Chambers, was diagnosed 20 years ago today. Since then, research and advocacy supported by the JDRF has made a true difference in his life and in the lives of the approximate 1.3 million people that are afflicted with this disease. I could think of no better way than to support the needed research to find an ultimate cure for type 1 diabetes than to support and to fund the JDRF. This is why we are here tonight, and I thank you for being with us.
Youth ambassador for the Arizona chapter of JDRF. I'm 10 years old and I got diagnosed with diabetes 1 year ago. Thank you, Burge Auto Group, for your continued support of JDRF's mission to cure type 1 diabetes and supporting them as a platinum sponsor. This helps our mission to raise funds and continue the research to develop the cure for type 1 diabetes.
Hello, I am Dan Schaefer, a JDRF board member here in Tucson, Arizona, and I support JDRF because I have a 12-year-old son, AJ, who was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at 2 years old. Your support tonight will help fund the critical research that will help us turn type 1 into type none. Please enjoy the evening, and I ask that you consider supporting JDRF, AJ, those with T1D, and their family and friends in a way that is meaningful to you. Make sure you have registered to bid or donate during the event. The link is on your screen now. Thank you and enjoy our Promise Ball Reimagined tonight.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Brace, and I'm a board member for JDRF here in Arizona. And I want to thank you all for being here. And thank my dear friend Erica, who's also a great JDRF supporter and with me this evening. Hi, Erica.
I'm so happy to be here. What can I say? This night is about coming together through the power of us and finding a cure
for type 1 diabetes. That's right. And I invite everyone here this evening to join me in making a donation to fund a cure. It directly supports T1D research. The link is on the bottom of your screen. So it'll be there throughout the night. And Fund a Cure video will play later. We're so grateful you're supporters, and I'm grateful for you to be here with me. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're going to find a way to make type 1 type none.
Whether it be like this, or like this,
or this. Welcome to tonight's Promise Ball Reimagined. However your evening looks, we are the Bone family from New Mexico, and we are so excited that you're here tonight. Have a great time, everyone. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Dexter, President and CEO for Sonora Quest Laboratories. Our company and our employees have been major grassroots supporters, sponsors, and contributors to JDRF's walk and gala for more than 21 years. We're proud to partner with JDRF, an organization dedicated to funding the cure for type 1 diabetes. JDRF needs our collective support, and together we can make that cure happen. Thank you.
Good evening, Promise Ball Reimagined guests. My name is Leah Edwards, and this is my husband, Herm. We want to thank you for attending tonight's event and coming together to help us end type 1 diabetes. I have been living with type 1 diabetes for over 20 years, so your attendance this evening is so personally special to me.
Because of all of you out there, we are stronger together. And tonight, we will celebrate our accomplishments.
Today also happens to be World Diabetes Day. It's the largest global diabetes awareness campaign that reaches over 1 billion people in over 160 countries. It also marks the birthday of Sir Frederick Banting, who co-discovered insulin in 1922 with Charles Best. Let's have fun tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening, supporting JDRF. You can truly make a difference. Thank you.
from Scottsdale, Arizona.
And we want to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Gala Reimagined.
The Stearns family is excited to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Flagstaff, Arizona.
The Schaffler family are thrilled to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Ahwatukee, Arizona.
Somos la familia Carvajal y nos da mucho gusto darles la bienvenida al
JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined desde Chandler, Arizona.
Good evening and welcome to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined. This is Dr. and Mrs. Joel Honke from Ahwatukee, Arizona.
Hey everyone, welcome, whether it be like this,
Woo! Or like this. Or this. Welcome to tonight's Promise Ball Reimagined. However your evening looks, we are the Bone family from New Mexico, and we are so excited that you're here tonight. Have a great time, everyone. Bye-bye.
This is Emma and Jules Doskis saying hi from Flagstaff. Welcome to the Promise Ball Reimagined.
Hi. The Mendibles family would like to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined from Tucson, Arizona.
Hi, we're the Star family, and we're excited to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined
from Tucson, Arizona. Bye.
Hello, we're the Zioli family from Mesa, Arizona.
We want to welcome you to the JDRF Promise Ball Reimagined.
I got a feeling deep within my soul, and right now I really need to let you know that each time I've fallen down inside that hole, you came and showed me there's a way to go. So we can love deeper, fly higher, see clearer, burn brighter, feel more than we ever did before. Yeah, we can swim oceans, climb mountains, dance like nobody's watching, live life like we never did before. And through the highs and lows, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Promise Ball Reimagined. My name is Michael Simoni, and I'm the new Executive Director for JDRF's Desert West chapter, proudly serving Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. I've been the Executive Director for 6 months, and although it's not ideal to have to meet everyone virtually, I have been moved and inspired by the passion, dedication, and support of our volunteers, our family, our staff, our board of directors, and the T1D community throughout our 3 states. I am very lucky to be able to be with all of you tonight, even though it's virtual, to share in this amazing experience and really see the power of all of us coming together, whether you're in Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, or anywhere across the country. We all know that when we come together, we can make a real difference in the fight to cure T1D. I want to thank our amazing committee, our amazing chairs, our board of directors, our wonderful MC tonight, Rob Howe, who you will all love and take us on this journey in just a few more minutes. Please think about what's meaningful to you and how you can help us make a difference. I know this year is a little different, but we'll never forget it because we went through it together. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, Michael. I am so happy to be here and to be your MC this evening. I am Rob Howe. I am tonight on World Diabetes Day, the host with the most insulin on board. So that's the way to think of me. I want you guys to have a great time. We're going to have it together. And I, for one, am a little bit excited that it's reimagined, the Promise Ball reimagined, because otherwise I may not be here with you tonight. And I get to celebrate with you all virtually. So I'm Rob. 16 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And the cool thing about my diagnosis that not everybody gets to share is that JDRF was with me almost from day one. I remember my diabetes 101 class at Children's Medical Center in Dallas, Texas, and JDRF handed my parents a flyer and they got involved and were able to get the support and community they needed from day one with diabetes from me. So very special for me to be your host this evening. This is my first actual gala that I've hosted. So I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight as we embark on this amazing, incredible evening. This year marks JDRF's 50th anniversary and the 20th anniversary of the Promise Ball in Arizona. The theme of this year's event is the power of us, and what a perfect year for this message. This is also the first virtual event for our Desert West chapter. There have been lots of changes since last year, not just having the event go virtual, but also a new chapter proudly representing Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico. So what hasn't changed? The overwhelming passion and dedication JDRF has for our mission to cure, prevent, and treat T1D and its complications, and the support of our families, volunteers, parents, board of directors, and corporate supporters to make this a reality. Here is what you can expect tonight. And remember, I am a basketball player by trade. So here's what I want to coach you guys on: body language. Are you guys ready? Do you have your phone nearby? Because you're going to need that throughout the night if we're going to eliminate and eliminate T1D and go to type none, turn type 1 to type none. Over the next hour, you're going to hear stories from our families, learn of the incredible generosity of our supporters, and have a chance to join them with a Fund a Cure gift. So I'll have more information on that later. We also have a great silent auction that has been going on all week. And I was checking the numbers. There's some pretty tight races. So just keep an eye and keep refreshing that app. We're going to finish that this evening at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So once we end our event, we'll have about an hour before those events close, before those auctions close. And then we're also going to be closing our live items during a live auction. And you do not want to miss that because I am actually going to wear an auctioneer hat and also check another item off my bucket list: auction a live auction. So I hope you're ready to have some fun tonight. First things first, though, you have to meet our amazing Promise Ball Reimagined co-chairs. Juliet Chamberlain and Kelly Springs Kelly were challenged to transform our event to an engaging virtual experience and highlight the power of us coming together to raise the critical funds to move T1D research forward. We are lucky they took on the challenge, and I'd like you to meet our wonderful co-chairs, Juliet and Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly Springs Kelly. And I'm Juliet Chamberlain, and we are the co-chairs of this year's Promise Ball Reimagined Gala. We are broadcasting to you live from our glamorous mini gala. And while we can't be together in person like normal, tonight is going to be a great time. And it's a chance for all of us to take a deep breath together and remember our mission of funding and curing type 1 diabetes.
We also want to thank each and every one of our committee members, Hank Ahrens, Kirsty Honey, Natalie Strand, Aaron Cornelius, Hope Gamble, and Peggy Mullen. And we want to thank each and every one of you for being here with us on this really important and special evening.
We both have very personal connections to type 1 diabetes. Kelly's son Cameron and 2 of my 3 sons, William and Cy, are type 1 diabetics. In fact, they decided to have their very own virtual Promise Ball Gala tonight in Minecraft.
I'm just really happy that we are not dining on Minecraft mutton.
You know, with all of this, COVID has also brought a huge change. Our hearts are with everyone who's been affected, be it through sickness, through job insecurities, or just through the general worry and stress.
And with everything that's gone on this year, we knew that it was more important now than ever. It's the 20th anniversary of the Promise Ball Gala. And we know how important it is to continue the JDRF mission and to follow in the footsteps of every single person who has come before us. Because of the wonderful research that JDRF has funded, we are so much closer to a cure and on the way really delivering life-changing therapies to both our sons and every single person who's affected by type 1 diabetes.
So hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate. 1 billion likes will get us to encapsulation.
Yeah, I think that only works though if you're a YouTuber. So.
Okay, well either way, here is to the power of us.
Cheers.
And now it's time for us to go get ready. Hey boys, can you come help us with our makeup?
Oh no.
Yes. Perfect.
We're ready.
Here we go.
Thank you to both Juliet and Kelly. Wow, really awesome makeup, I think, by the boys, honestly. Better than I would have done. Now, we want to give a special shout out to our sponsors who helped make tonight possible. Our presenting sponsors of the Promise Ball Reimagined, Lincoln Heritage, Store Capital, Sonora Quest. Thank you for being the presenting sponsors tonight. Our platinum sponsor, Burge Auto Group. Our gold sponsors, Dexcom, Kitchell Contractors, Edward Jones, Perkins Coy, and KPMG. Our silver sponsors, the Arizona Diamondbacks, MedOne Healthcare, Rusing Lopez and Lazardi, attorneys at law, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and Chris Ronzio and Trainual. And our in-kind sponsor this evening, Ideas Collide. Thank you to all of our sponsors who made this night possible. Okay. Here is some important information. I talked a little bit earlier about body language, and now this is where I want you guys to get you got your clothes, your jackets on, you got your dresses on, you guys are wearing your Sunday best, looking great. I want you to get out your phone right now, and just in case you are an extreme procrastinator, which I relate with, I get it. I also am human. If you have not registered yet, you can't bid or donate without registering. So we're going to make it super easy for you. Grab that phone. Text JDRF Promise Ball. You can see it up there on the top of your screen. JDRF Promise Ball to 243-725. And just a reminder, that auction is going to end 1 hour after the event. So that's 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you're looking for information, you can find items by pressing any one of the buttons on the main menu. Look for those items. If you want to bid on it, find the item, select it, press bid. And then you can follow the items that you have current bidding on in your activity. You can also set max bids, make this really easy. Big fan of automation over here. Any closed loop or loopers, any people who are out there and understand the automation power of diabetes also understand the automation power of bidding. And you'll also be able to get a notice if you have been outbid. So you can get a text message. We make it really easy for you guys. And honestly, again, back to the body language, back to the coaching. Want to stay relaxed, but also ready with that phone nearby. And please, when was the last time that you didn't know where your phone was and then didn't suffer from crippling anxiety? I think anytime the phone's more than 6 feet away from me and I don't have eyes on it, I start to clam up. So you guys get it. It's time to keep those phones ready. Okay, now I'd like to introduce you guys to a few special families now. These are our Promise Ball Reimagined Champions of Hope. COH on the code sheet, but champions of hope in our hearts. Each of these families has a personal tie, or more than one, to type 1 diabetes. They have worked extremely hard this year to use their voices and tell their stories. So let's meet our champions of hope. The Tanners from Tucson, the Schmidts from Flagstaff, and the Fentums from Phoenix. They're here to share their why it's so critically important to support the research that changes lives.
Hi, my name is Kellen Tanner. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 4 years ago at the tender age of 7 when I became violently ill with diabetic ketoacidosis. This is my brother Jack. He was diagnosed 4 days after me as a 13-year-old. My family behind me take care of us. My mom, my dad, and my sister. My dream is to one day have a cure so they can sleep all night and not worry so much about our future. I want to grow up to be an actor, singer, and dancer. But my mom throwing Skittles to me from the side of the stage. Right now, our lives are consumed with measuring and planning everything we eat, pump and CGM alarms, sleepless nights, injections, doctors, health insurance companies, and pure exhaustion. In the 4 short years since my diagnosis, JDRF has led the way to new technology to make my life easier, and research to find a cure, so one day I can be on stage without the worry of a low pulling me off stage. Thank you for supporting the JDRF Gala.
Hi everyone, we're the Schmitz family. Our daughter Gracie was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 3. When we found out about her diagnosis, we were sad and a bit lost, knowing that certain things in her life and everything in ours had suddenly changed. Thankfully, though, it wasn't long before we found the JDRF and were able to more easily wrap our arms around the new journey we had just begun.
Hi everyone, I'm Gracie. I am proud and thankful to be a champion of hope for this year's Promise Ball Reimagined. I have been type 1 diabetic for almost 13 years now, and trust me when I say it hasn't been the easiest thing ever. I've had my ups and my downs with diabetes, but nothing would be the same if I didn't have my family and my friends by my side through it. I speak for myself and many others when I say that I want nothing more than a cure for type 1 diabetes. JDRF has been my biggest supporter since day one and has given so much hope for the future of those living with type 1 diabetes. I'm very thankful to be here tonight celebrating this with this community and recognizing how far we have come in diabetes research and treatment. I will continue to stay hopeful and helpful until we find a cure.
On behalf of my family, we are thankful to be here tonight to help celebrate the successes along the way in the journey towards finding a cure. Please stay tuned for this evening's Fun to Cure portion of the event, the exciting live auction, and the entertainment happening later in the hour. Enjoy the night, and thank you for joining us.
Click the link below and please join us. Thank you.
Hi everyone, we're the Fentums. I'm Ashlyn Fentum.
And I'm Lori Fentum.
I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 2017 at the age of 19 years old. Being a freshman in college and living away from my family for the first time in my life, my diagnosis was really overwhelming and surprising for me. That being said, I knew from the moment that I was diagnosed that I wasn't going to let diabetes keep me from accomplishing my goals or living my life the way that I wanted to live it. I went on to found the Arizona State University chapter of the College Diabetes Network to find my support group, and since then I have learned so much from the local diabetes community.
We're a Champion of Hope family this year because we've seen the direct impact of the research being funded by JDRF. From continuous glucose monitors and insulin pumps and faster acting insulin, these life-changing advancements have happened and continue to happen because of the incredible community coming together to fund type 1 diabetes research.
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Tonight is about celebrating and looking forward to the future. We are so excited to see what we can continue to accomplish through the power of us.
Thank you so much to all of our Champions of Hope families. A silver lining to having this event virtual this year is that we get to recognize and meet families from different areas, and that includes this year's Champion of Hope family from New Mexico, Marilyn and Steve Kraft. Marilyn and her husband, Steve, have been stalwart supporters of JDRF for many years. They have not only helped JDRF move the JDRF mission forward with significant financial contributions, but have also helped bring our T1D community together throughout New Mexico. They are the founders of the New Mexico Gala and are the drivers of its success. So thank you for all you do, Marilyn and Steve. We have a special guest message for you both. From my friend, Derek Rapp.
Hi, I'm Derek Rapp, former president and CEO of JDRF. And I want to thank all of you for participating this evening in tonight's gala, raising funds for our important mission to JDRF to create a world without type 1 diabetes. Now I have the pleasure to introduce and honor two wonderful friends of mine, Marilyn and Steve Kraft. Marilyn and Steve, you two have been remarkable champions for our mission for so long. You, of course, got involved with JDRF because of your daughter Melanie's diagnosis, but know that you have made a tremendous difference for an entire community. Literally millions of people's lives are improved or saved in part through your efforts. And their daughter, Amy Lewis, I also want to give you a shout out for all that you've done for JDRF, especially in the Bay Area. So all of you tonight have a great evening and know that Marilyn and Steve, whom you're honoring, have been great champions for JDRF in the state of New Mexico, galvanizing an entire community there, and of course raising funds that will bring us closer and closer to a cure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Derek. A few weeks ago, JDRF Desert West chapter got an unexpected gift, and it deserves a very special thank you. Foster and Lynn Freeze donated $80,000 to JDRF here in Arizona, and we wanted to take a moment to say wow and thank you. It's because of donors like you that JDRF can accelerate its research and bring us closer to treatments and cures for T1D. Foster and Lynn, thank you for so much for supporting this important work and for putting a spotlight on the power of us. That is powerful, baby. 80,000? Come on. Put your hands, like, this is the way that we celebrate applause in sign language and on Zoom. So I want everybody hands in the air for Foster and Lynn Freeze. Thank you, guys. During COVID-19, JDRF is being faced with an unprecedented challenge. Our T1D community and the JDRF mission needs us now more than ever. As many of us know from personal experience, type 1 never stops, and neither will we. On your screens, there is some information to remember about a new charitable deduction under the CARES Act that you might want to remember in regards to donating tonight. Consult your tax professional if you have additional questions about your charitable giving, because I, Rob Howe, am not a tax professional and should not be regarded as such. And frankly, you might want to slow down on the old wine glasses if you're taking tax advice from me. Remember, I'm not a tax advisor. I just play one on TV. And now, to remind us why we're here tonight and why this mission is so important, and to keep me from continuing to run amok on this live stream, let's hear a special message from some of our amazing T1D community members here in Arizona.
With type 1 back in May of 1963.
She started preschool and she was only 4.
I had the classic symptoms, the thirst, the weight loss, the urination.
We noticed that she was drinking and peeing a lot, and I right away was kind of concerned that maybe diabetes, and I cried for the first month, literally all the time, and I knew we were doing what was right for her, but you're trying to process all this and you're trying to keep her from hearing all these tales that people are telling you.
It's difficult for type 1s of all ages to really explain the physical challenges of this disease. The 24/7 nonstop challenge of keeping blood sugar not too high, not too low.
In the beginning, it was pretty rough. A range of emotions, at first, obviously fear and shock.
I remember poking a lot of oranges with insulin needles, learning how to give myself insulin injections.
To be quite honest, we were kind of nervous to leave the hospital, because at that point, you're carrying, for your child, life or death situation here.
Back in the early 60s, Type 1 diabetes was a much less common disease than it is today. The number of people diagnosed was much smaller. Information was much more limited about type 1. So it was a much more quiet disease.
There's a lot of different questions that people ask. Most of them are like, can you eat this or can you eat that? And then also like, how do you get it? Like, does it come from eating too much sugar, or like you can't have sugar anymore, right? And it's just like not that. You can do everything still, you just have to give yourself insulin and check your blood sugar.
I think back to the 1960s when we were using glass insulin syringes that had to be boiled, sterilized every morning, and non-disposable needles that had to be sharpened from time to time. Think about the advances of technology from then till now. We started to see more and better insulin formulations, better insulin delivery devices, and very importantly, home blood sugar monitoring, where we could actually prick our finger, test our blood every day, and figure out what our blood sugar was at home. That was really important.
I'm really happy with the way things are going as far as the new technology, that it's working together and that things are getting smaller. Technology's getting smaller and easier for them to carry. It just makes their lives easier.
The CGM and pump are lifesavers. I think it's changed our world. When she hits that low level, it'll alert us in the middle of the night.
I've had type 1 diabetes for 37 years. It was a whirlwind, as it is for everyone. Your whole life just completely changes. I just didn't want to know what I had, or I didn't want to face it. I think, at that age, you don't maybe recognize or can't articulate exactly what you're feeling. But I remember they said, you can do anything you want to do. As I got older and in high school and in college, I knew that I wanted to be in medicine. I know what it's like. It is not easy. And so I was more and more determined to be like a doctor that would have that empathy. I just wanted to be like everyone else, but I also was very private about it. What happens when you do that? You just naturally sort of slide into a pattern of maybe not checking as often as you should, or not being up to date with the technology. Sorry. I didn't think I would do this. So I hid it pretty well my whole life. And through medical school, no one knew anything. And I didn't want any extra accommodations to be made for me. I wanted to be treated just like every other medical student, every other resident in the hospital. I wanted to work the same long shifts. I didn't want anybody to go, because of her diabetes, she can't do the same. It wasn't until I met Jonathan. She just helped me over that hurdle. And that's when, at work, I became very open about it and started to share it with my patients. And I started a support group where we are, because there was nothing for the kids there. There was nothing at all. That's when everything switched in my life. And now it's almost like what I say about myself when I meet somebody.
I am constantly in awe of my wife. Darlene is a remarkable mother. She's a remarkable wife, and she's an incredible professional. Part of the reason why she is so amazing is because she has the experience of living with type 1 diabetes.
My work is my therapy. I'm thinking about other people. That is how I stay positive, because I feel like I'm doing something. Diabetes absolutely has impacted my career choice and still does on a daily basis.
The JDRF community has been a godsend for us. We've leaned on them a lot.
They're just such a welcoming community. Somebody's always there to lend you a hand, or just to talk to, somebody that knows what you're going through.
I think that connection to this organization that is, so well known, it makes us feel important, it makes us feel proud.
The technology of pumps, the technology of sensors, the technology of the artificial pancreas wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for JDRF. And it's donors around the world that has made that possible.
It would be really cool if they found a cure.
The number one thing that everyone wants that has a child or anybody in their family with diabetes, everybody wants a cure.
We're really close on a lot of fronts. There's great research going on many different avenues, but we're not quite there yet. So all of us type 1s always say thank you to all of the donors, wherever they may be, because they truly make a difference for us.
What an incredible message, and a powerful reminder that type 1 does not discriminate. Anyone, anywhere can get this disease and will live with its impact every single day until a cure is found. Now, we're going to come together to raise money directly for T1D research by raising our virtual paddles as I call out our different levels to show your financial support for JDRF and our loved ones living with type 1 diabetes. You know, people like me. Remember, 100% of your donations go to research, and those donations are completely tax deductible. To give, all you have to do is pull out your phone or mobile device and enter your gift. Just as we do in the ballroom when we're in person together, we will go level by level, giving everyone the opportunity to make their donation. If you don't see a Fund a Cure button on your phone, be sure to refresh the page or click the home button on your mobile device. We want to encourage everyone to give at any level that is most impactful to you. If you can and would like to give $100,000 directly to type 1 diabetes research, that would go an extremely long way in moving the JDRF mission forward. And I will personally shout you out by name on this broadcast because that would be incredible. And just a reminder, you can donate at any level at any time tonight. We are accepting donations all night long. Our official bidding levels for donations are going to start at $50,000. And we are now have the slide up. You guys can see it there. I did want to say that a big shout out to Kathy Albert, who is the first member of this tonight's program to donate $50,000. Give it up. Put your hands in the air for the Zoom sign language applause for Kathy Albert. Excellent. Thank you so much for your donation. All right. We are continuing to move to the next level. I want to shout out these amazing donors here. Carolyn Brace, Kathy Albert, there's Kathy Albert, Lana Staven, Luis Simone, Kelly Cavarcier, Kelly Springs Kelly, Sarah Jones, Elizabeth Olson, Jeannie Roger, Christy Tanner. Thank you guys. Thanks to everyone. And you'll continue to see your name as you make donations. Our next level is $25,000. We're going to continue to move along with the incredible power of us. All of us working together to fund research as a community. This research, as you can tell by the information at each of our levels, continues to improve lives of people living with type 1 diabetes. Thank you for the donation. Ryan Goodsimer, thank you. Your support at the level that is most impactful to you is changing lives for the better. You do not have to donate a certain amount. Whatever you feel compelled to donate, you are welcome to donate. We're going to move down to our $15,000 level. You know, remember, if we were all in a big room together, we would start, the applause would be going. You know, you maybe have a couple drinks. You start to say, you know what, I got to be a part of this too. We want to keep that going at home. And thank you to everybody who's continuing to donate. Erica Brinker, thank you so much for your donation. Wanted to give, I have some more shout outs once we get down to the next level, but wanted to continue to thank all of the donors who are continuing to donate tonight. Let's move to Heather Grieshaber. Thank you for your donation. Let's move down to the $10,000 Fund a Cure level. I have a bunch of lists of names here. Chris and Hollis Bulk, thank you so much for your $10,000 donation tonight. Michael and Ollie Zimmerman, $10,000. Michael and Allie, $10,000 donation. Thank you so much. Donna, well, thank you for your donation there. We have some incredibly generous people out there moving our mission forward. Thank you all so much. Keep an eye on our giving level on your screen. Look at that, $145,000 so far. Let's now move to the $5,000 level. And again, I've got a bunch of names here. Gary and Sudi Bemer, $5,000. Chuck and Gail Welliver, $5,000. Gary and Liz Bamberger, $5,000. Richard Stagg, $5,000. Carolyn Brace, $5,000. Brandon and Sherry Pobiak, $5,000. Thank you guys so much for your generous donations. You're all this. Remember, this support is going directly towards funding type 1 diabetes research. Josh Rawich, thank you so much. Look at that number ticking up, $152,000. We're going down again to our $2,500 level. 100% of this money goes to support research for a cure for type 1 diabetes. This means so much to me and everybody living with type 1, not just today, but in the future. You guys are making an impact on future generations of people with diabetes. Remember, these donations are life-changing at any level, so please giving at whatever level you feel comfortable with. And we're continuing. Thank you for your donation. Natalie Tabit, Joel Hunke, thank you so much, so much. We're moving down to our $1,000 level. Jerry Jeridan, thank you, $5,000 coming in. Morris and Abby Friedman, $10,000. They're moving back up. Should we put the $10,000 slide back up? Thank you guys so much. We're at the $1,000 level, and okay, I'm getting word here. I don't know if you guys, I have to lean the opposite direction so you can see me in my earpiece, and I'm getting word that at this donation level, we are getting a match from a special donor who will donate $50,000 to match the $1,000 donations. So if you give $1,000 at this level, we will match it up to $50,000. We have a generous donor matching it up to $50,000. Wow. Look at that level rise. Just a few minutes ago, it was 152. Now we're over 170. We will be beyond that $50,000 match sooner than later. This is incredible. Look at this rate. This is so great to see. Thank you guys for digging deep and making this happen. Your donations are so generous and impactful. Tracy Foreman, Scott White, David Zaween, Rob Jonke and Kathy Farron, Oliver Oatman, Elliot Kaplan, Jenny Clemson, Helen, Sue, Mary Ellen McKee. Thank you guys so much. Okay, now we're taking donations at all levels. This is your chance to use your phones and donate to type 1 diabetes research at any and all level. If you missed a level and you want to catch back up, I will give you a shout out as well. This is your chance to still donate. Remember that even though this is the sort of avalanche during the Fund to Cure time where we're pushing donations all together, you can donate at any time in our program tonight. And I know some of you guys got your eye on some pretty hot items in that live auction. So we definitely want to make sure that you guys have enough time to bid on those. We cannot thank you enough for being here. Richard Stagg, Michelle Silver, Justin Piper, Antoinetta Simone, Basu and Jean Saha. Thank you guys so much. Mary Ellen McKee, $5,000. Thank you so much for that generous donation. Okay, we're going to give you guys a couple minutes, and I'm just going to give you 30 seconds here so I can go grab my auctioneer cap, because you guys are going to want to hear that. I know you can still hear me. That's the power of technology. That's the power of Promise Ball Reimagined. Here we go. And I'm back. Look at this. This hat signifies that the live auction is officially underway. I said I will absolutely host a live auction, and we can continue to lower this operating budget to put more money towards a cure as long as I could wear this hat. So I want you guys to know I am here to host, again, with the most insulin on board and my lifelong bucket list dream of being an auctioneer. Do I have 50? Do I have 100? Is coming to life. So we are going to start the bidding of the most recent bids online. Also want to shout out Steve and Kelly Springs Kelly for $2,500. Thank you both for all the work that you've done, not only on the event tonight, but for continuing to be so generous. We're over $200,000 raised on our bid right now. Okay, so here's how this works. On our online bid, we're going to check our highest bids on each of our items. You will bid exactly as you have been with your phone or mobile device. And I'm going to call out who the high bidders are, provided I can make sure my technology works. Okay, cool. I got that. So here's what we've got. I lost my place in my auction items. The ultimate getaway to Diamante Cabo San Lucas. And we have a video coming up, but this is 7 nights in a 4-bedroom villa or condo in Cabo San Lucas, round trip transportation to it from the airport, 16 rounds of golf. Please invite me. member guest rate for additional rounds, and 2 in-residence dinners for up to 8 people, and a $1,000 spa credit. Let's go straight to this video because we are starting this bid at $25,000. All right, Diamante. I don't know if you guys are in the mood for Mexico, but I am after that video. This bidding will be done in increments of $2,500. Our current bid at $25,000, we have number 244 Kolosecki. So we're going to start that bidding for this live auction at $25,000. Do I hear 27.5? Do I hear 27.5? We're at 25,000. Do I hear 27.5? We got to jump it up. It's 16 rounds. You can win all the money back from the people that you invite. Just playing $100 a hole. Come on, now just do the math with me. We can tally it all back up, and you can donate double for that amount. Now I'm already scheming here. Who's going to outbid? Are we here, Kolosecki? I guess 25,000, holding pretty strong. The Kolosekis, maybe you want to bid against yourself. I saw somebody do that on the show Schitt's Creek. It seemed to be a winning strategy. We're holding firm at 2,500 or 25,000. I'm going to say going once. If anybody wants to bid just to make it interesting, maybe I will. I don't have the power. I don't have the power to do that. I don't have veto control here. 25,000 going twice. Going 3 times. That is sold to number 244, the Kolosecki family. Thank you so much to Mark and Jean Kolosecki. Okay, Marlene, you're back on. No, oh yeah, no, sorry. Did these stay open? What did I do? I messed this up.
They just don't announce the winner. We announce the winner at the end.
Got it. Cool. Sorry about that. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, we're that's my fault. That's what they said. That's why, I'm gonna get in the green room after this in my own home I'm gonna get yelled. Okay, sorry. Going to the next auction item. All right. Is it up? Okay, great. We are going to the Beach Poo Puppy. Introducing Snickerdoodle, a male Beach Poo puppy born July 23rd of this year. This puppy is not only extremely cute, but is hypoallergenic, is a Bichon Frise, and a toy poodle mix. The current bid is at $2,250, and the value is $4,401. But if you want to see him in action, check out this video right now.
Thank you.
Introducing Snickerdoodle, a male Biche Poo puppy born on July 23rd, 2020. This hypoallergenic puppy is a Bichon Frise and Toy Poodle mix. He is full of energy, fluffy, and affectionate. He's also highly intelligent and eager to please, which makes him eager to train. He will be the perfect family companion. Snickerdoodle is expected to weigh about 12 pounds when fully grown. We've also included your puppy essentials, such as one virtual session for puppy prep with world-renowned trainer Stephen Haynes, a 3-day stay at Pete and Max Pet Resort, puppy carrier, and a Tito's for Dog essentials, which includes Tito's Tail Waggers kit with a leash, collar, and bandana, Tito's dog and rubber toy, adult medium and adult large dog t-shirt, dog sign, and sticky notes, along with other essentials such as stainless steel food and water bowls, training treats, pet bed, superfood jerky, waste pickup dispenser, trail mix, and 2 toys. Special thanks to our donors, Tim Shell Farm, Pete and Max, Samantha Harrington, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and Pet Planet.
All right, I know you guys are getting excited about Snickerdoodle because I could see those numbers continuing to start just like filing in our bidding system here. The current bid is $2,250, and these will be bid in increments of $250. So let's start the bidding now. I know that you guys are having discussions back there, just like I would. Are we gonna do this? I'll tell you again, Snickerdoodle, a male Biche Poo puppy, hypoallergenic, so we're not running into any allergy problems. Say goodbye to allergies and hello to snuggles with Snickerdoodle. That bid is holding firm at $2,250, going once with that $2,250 bid. All right, I want to call you guys out now. Are we on the phones? What's our body language like? Are we locked in? Are we punching those numbers away? Locked in at $222.50, going twice. And sold for $2,250. And we are going to, with the exception of the first person who I accidentally announced, we are going to announce those later in the program. So that sold the Biche Poo puppy for $2,250. Okay, moving on to the next item. Just this past week, CBS did a story entitled Chasing Down Pappy Van Winkle, the world's most coveted bourbon. And that is certainly true. It has already sold, but you can at the buy it now price of $8,000 to our New Mexico champion of Hope family, Marilyn and Steve Kraft. Amazing. Thank you both for stepping up in a big way once again. And we also want to thank Jeanette Jorgensen for donating this rare and wonderful item for supporting JDRF. Thank you guys. Okay, going to live auction number 4. The Wyoming trip to Brush Creek Luxury Ranch in Saratoga, Wyoming. That is 5 nights in a Trailhead Lodge room and an all-inclusive rate, which includes accommodations, on-ranch activities, fly fishing, horseback riding, shooting range, mountain biking, and more. All your daily meals, soft drinks, branded beer, wine, and spirits served in a variety of venues. And it's been donated by friends at JDRF with a value of $15,000. Its current bid is $10,000. And I want you guys to know that this Brush Creek resort is in increments of $1,000. So let's go to the video so you can experience Brush Creek Luxury Ranch for yourself.
The sprawling, timbered Trailhead Lodge is the crown jewel of the ranch, featuring 28-foot ceilings, huge open hearth fireplaces, a grand dining room, and refined Western library. Be pampered at the on-site spa, get a workout in their state-of-the-art fitness center, and enjoy captivating views of the glorious Wyoming countryside before retreating to one of the 13 288 square foot refined Western rooms during your Rocky Mountain adventures. These rooms offer a panoramic view of Medicine Bow and convenient access to all of the lodge amenities. The lodge room is outfitted in luxurious rustic decor with Western artwork, inspired literature, and plush comfort, including 400 thread count bed linens. These accommodations ensure the most rejuvenating nights for adventure-filled days.
All right, adventure-filled days are ahead for some lucky winner tonight, and I want to let you guys know when I agreed to be the auctioneer, your Arizona, your greater Mountain West chapter JDRF team said that you guys have dramatic auctions, and I need to see some auction drama here. I want to know who's going to drive that bid up from its current bid of $10,000 in $1,000 increments. What do you have? We have $10,000 holding steady. Anybody do I hear 11,000? Can I hear 11,000? Somebody out there, do you have $11,000 for the Brush Creek Luxury Ranch? Headed to Wyoming, get out of that Arizona heat in the summertime, experience the mountain snow-capped winter on horseback. A once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is holding at $10,000, going once, going twice, and sold at the current bid to a lucky winner that will be announced later on. Thank you all to your bidders. This item is closed. Okay. Did you guys know, a little Arizona trivia for you? Did you know that Busy Phillips is from Arizona? Hollywood star Busy Phillips. Well, the good thing about this item is you can win it from anywhere and have a virtual meet and greet with Busy Phillips. You must be 21 years old to bid on this item. And of course, we have a video to help you make up your mind on how much to bid for this one-of-a-kind opportunity. The value is priceless. The bidding is currently holding at $500 and will be bid in $100 increments. So check out this video.
Join Busy Phillips for a special one-of-a-kind meet and greet opportunity. Busy would love to send you some amazing nachos and margaritas to share with one another on a personal Zoom date together. While this will have to be a virtual meeting, we can promise it will be fun and unique and something that no one else can say they've done during quarantine. Trust, it'll almost feel like we're in person after just one of these drinks, says Busy. Busy Phillips is an American actress and writer. She is best known for her roles on the television series Freaks and Geeks, Dawson's Creek, Love Inc., ER, and Cougar Town. Her memoir, This Will Only Hurt a Little, was released in 2018. Busy currently works on her podcast, Busy Phillips is Doing Her Best, and was recently cast in Girls Five Eva, an upcoming American comedy television series created by Tina Fey and Meredith Scardino, which will premiere on Peacock later in 2020.
Okay, Busy Phillips, virtual meet and greet with Busy Phillips. Let's see those roll in. We currently have a leader rolling in at our, this value is priceless, guys. This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity. Hop up in that Bid Sync app and bid away. $100 increments. A live Zoom. You have not done a Zoom all quarantine like this. This is a Zoom like with me tonight, nowhere near as cool as a Zoom with Busy Phillips. Do I see some votes coming in? Do I see someone ask who's going to get busy on the bidding app right now? Let's get busy on the bidding so that you can win a virtual meet and greet with Busy Phillips. Okay, we have the current bid is going once. It is holding strong, going twice. And bidding is closed. And we have a winner announced later on this evening. Okay, the live auction portion of tonight's program is coming to a close, but this last item is incredible, one of a kind. The last item of the evening, and what a fitting way to close out this event with a beautiful one-of-a-kind item donated by a longtime JDRF supporter. Ed Marshall of ED Marshall Jewelers donated this custom 18-karat white gold antique-style aquamarine and diamond necklace valued at, get a drum roll going at home, $58,733. $58,733. Thank you, Ed, for this beautiful and exquisite piece of jewelry you have donated to JDRF for many years, and your contributions have translated into thousands of dollars raised for JDRF's mission, and we and the T1D community thank you so much. So, this bid, this is something that is one of a kind. You can take it home ASAP. I would say take it home tonight, but we are not in person. We will have to get it to you somehow. I want you guys to start that bidding. I am watching that current bid. It is holding steady at this point. It is a high bid. It has matched the highest donation in this office so far. Can we drive it higher? Can we go higher? I have the number going once. I have it going twice. The increments on this one, just in case you're at home wondering, should I bid on this? It is a $5,000 increment. It's hold steady, and this bidding is closed to our lucky, generous winner that we will announce later. Thank you so much. And that concludes the live auction. Now, guys, as is customary of the auctioneer, I will now remove my auctioneer cap and place it to the side. We are officially going to take 3 minutes and 28 seconds to crunch these numbers and get back to you with how much we've raised total tonight. We're also going to announce the winners of our live auction and close out this event. But don't worry, we will not leave you hanging, because you are about to enjoy this wonderful performance from my friend Ray Lynn, and we will see you after this amazing song.
Hey JDRF, it is Ray Lynn, and as a fellow type 1 diabetic, I'm so honored to be a part of this night. I love being able to have a voice to talk about type 1 diabetes, and this song that I'm about to sing means so much to me. It's called Queens Don't. This is Matt on the guitar, and I hope this song is inspirational and that you love it.
Too long, my crown, you better believe I earned it. Won't keep people
And we love you, Raylan. Thank you so much for that lovely song for us all tonight. So thank you all for spending this weekend or this night with all of us and for spending it with me. I had a blast being your host this evening. And honestly, getting to be behind the scenes of one of these for the first time and seeing your generosity firsthand, can't tell you how much it means for people like me who live every day with diabetes. Thank you so much to each of you for your generosity in everything that you do. So I'd like to start a drum roll, and I think we have some in the special effects because I want to share the entire number that you guys have raised here tonight. $532,770 to this point for type 1 diabetes research. Incredible generosity. Over $500,000 just on what we're doing tonight. Thank you guys so much for being so generous. I'd also like to announce the live auction winners, and I know I already spoiled the first one. Our winner of the Cabo San Lucas trip, the Kolosecki family, number 244. Thank you so much. For the puppy, the Bishpu, Snickerdoodle is going home with the Schaefers, number 393. Congratulations. Thank you for your generosity. Marilyn and Steve Kraft have already won the Pappy Van Winkle Bourbon. Congratulations. For the Brush Creek Luxury Ranch, the Kolosecki family once again. Number 244, the clean sweep on the trips for the Koloseckis. I wish I knew you guys so we could come on this trip. The virtual meet and greet with Busy Phillips. It's a priceless gift. And the Strand family, number 262, are the winners. And the 18-karat white gold, one-of-a-kind antique style custom jewelry valued at $58,000, $773 is the Kolosecki family. Number 244, the Koloseckis, the live auction MVPs. Thank you so much for your generosity and enjoy your gifts. Thank you all so much. We've come together this evening and the promise ball was reimagined, but the promise stayed true of what we can do together. $532,000 raised so far, but we can make this number go even higher for T1D research. Just a few things to remember before we end this program tonight. You can still make a Fund a Cure gift. Our silent auction has about another hour left to go. So if there's something that you got your eye on, be sure to keep an eye on it. You still are going to get the text updates if you've been outbid, but keep an eye on those things. And if there's something that you want, and maybe you were thinking about it earlier, go back and, after you've had a few drinks, I've encouraged you, I put a hat on. You can buy one more thing from the silent auction. And if you win any auction items tonight, JDRF is going to be reaching out to you next week to coordinate options for you to receive your items. So I just want to thank you all again for spending this time with me, our production team, the JDRF staff. You guys in Arizona have one of the most enthusiastic, welcoming, hardworking chapters. I'm so happy to be a part of it tonight. And, while COVID has been a large tragedy for most of us and just a big, bad time for most of us in this country, tonight we virtually met together and I got to be a part of it. So I'm counting this among my blessings for 2020. This concludes our 2020 Promise Ball Reimagined. Thank you and enjoy this closing performance by the one and only Bibi Rexha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bibi Rexha, and I want to say thank you so much for giving. Please be safe. And I'm sending you all of my love. This song is called Meant to Be. Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. I don't mean to be so uptight, but my My heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys, didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, boy, make me believe. Whoa, up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? It's easy to see. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, maybe we do, maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.